Hello everyone to watch my channel. I am Sun and I'm recording my video because I want to know the process to learning English. Um, can Duolingo help me to better English? Okay, let's see.
King.
Prince.
Weapon.
These weapons are legal.
I saw you on that occasion. I saw you on that occasion.
Listen to your heart.
Today is a special occasion. Is a special occasion. Do I have to change my diet? Do I have to change my diet?
Where? Brown.
Occasion.
True.
He was a popular governor. Was a popular governor.
Do I have to change my diet?
The brand is a success. Brand is success. The Parliament signs a new agreement. Parliament signs a new agreement.
This is an expensive brand.
The president needs to talk to Congress. President needs to talk to Congress.
The president has to speak with Congress.
A mayor has a horse and a bear. Mayor.
The mayor has to close the museum.
I heard about the attack.
The brand is a success. Is. The brand is a success. Brand. Brand is a success.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so far I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try it anyway.
What are their demands?
I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate.
She took care of his uncle.
Better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some
We are not going to forget your voice.
I believe
I will lose my job.
My mouth is red.
The president needs to talk to Congress.
My opinion is completely different from yours. Is. Completely. From. Different. From. Yours.
We have different opinions.
Each country has its national flag. Country has societies. National.
This is not an argument.
That is a good plan.
What is the strategy of his campaign? A mayor has a horse and a bear.
It is about the debt of the country.
Air the sick.
How is the economy?
His weapon is a book.
The election begins after that.
There are many causes for this problem.
We won the war thanks to the Navy. We won the war thanks to the Navy.
He is the president of the bank. He is the president of the bank.
I need one more vote.
The king and his wife have 13 children.
The president needs to talk to Congress.
This active is against the law.
I always get excited when you read a story about King John.
Yellow.
This wooden chair isn't comfortable.
In.
What did Princess Emily do in the story last week?
I like sitting on that red cushion.
I like sitting on that red cushion.
I get excited when I buy a new book. Excited. When I buy a new book. I get excited when I buy a new book.
Dad, does the princess's house have lots of rooms?
Does the princess house have lots of rooms?
I'll stop reading if it gets late. I'll stop tell reading. I'll stop reading if it gets late. It gets late.
Get. Got. Yes, as soon as the princess kissed him. As soon as. Yes, as soon as the princess kissed him. The princess kissed him. Getting. Get.
The queen lived in an old palace.
The queen lived in an old palace.
Mom, I don't want to sleep. Let's read the story about the princess in the palace, said Ben, looking at the big box of...
Mom, I don't want to sleep. Let's read the story about the princess in the palace, said Ben, looking at the big box of books in his room.
What did the queen find in the forest?
Enjoys.
Did the prince enjoy anything besides eating?
Scary.
No thanks. I don't like fighting.
No thanks. I don't like fighting.
A strange object. A strange object. Got angry. Angry.
Besides the queen, nobody saw the strange bird. Queen. Nobody saw the. Besides the queen, nobody saw the strange bird. Bird.
Got hungry. Hungry.
The kind prince asked the girl to dance.
The kind prince asked her to dance. The kind prince.
Was everyone afraid of the monster? Was the everyone afraid? The was everyone afraid of the monster? The monster.
Did the two princes live in a palace?
Did the two princes live in the palace?
Oh no! Did he get hurt?
The old woman was holding an object in her hand. When the princess moved closer, she saw that it was a necklace.
The king is fighting in a war at the beginning of the story. The king is fighting in a war at the beginning of the story.
The princess got hurt by the bear.
Hurt.
Why did the princess get lost?
brushed,
Shelter. Shelter. You laugh.
Where did the prince fight the monster?
monster,
Look out, father, there's somebody behind you. Father. There's somebody behind you. Out. Got hurt, hurt.
look out, after the storm everything is icy. Look out. Look out, after the storm everything is icy. The storm. Everything is celebration. Icy. Look out, after the storm everything is icy.
Prince David is so brave.
The bear fought the king and fell. Fought the king and fell.
We can call for help if we get lost.
We can call for help if we get lost.
Did the brave lion help the prince?
He forgot the map, so he got lost in the big city.
He forgot the map, so he got lost in the big city.
Was the prince's older brother brave?
Was the prince older brother brave?
Shouted.
Shouted. Look out, the prince shouted. Shouted.
Monster.
Look out, Princess Emily. The monster is running toward you.
Ran.
Why is the queen running toward the castle?
Dark.
The king said, I discovered the magic key. I finally found it.
The king said, I discovered the magic key. I finally found it.
Strong.
The queen covered her shoulders with a scarf.
The queen covered her shoulders with a scarf.
She carried her son on her shoulders. She carried on her son on her shoulders. She carried her son on her shoulders.
Where did the prince discover the gold egg?
Where did the prince discover the gold egg?
Whatever she wanted.
Do you have a candle?
Whatever he needed.
She discovered the missing ring. Discovered the missing ring.
The king said, if you get lost in the woods, use the magic candle.
The king never exercised, and he ate whatever he wanted. But after the queen told him he had to look after himself, he started to change.
You try to be more healthy.
There was a huge celebration at the palace. There.
Summer. Trees.
Did the king drop his shoe in the fountain?
Stolen. Whatever, that.
Did the jewelry get stolen? Did the jewelry get stolen? Whatever, that. They had champagne at the celebration. They had at champagne. They had champagne at the celebration. The
Listen to this. It was large with a shiny red nose.
Did the silver box get stolen again? Did the Did the silver box get stolen again? Silver box. Get stolen again. Did the silver box get stolen again?
There were beautiful fireworks by the lake.
Yes, because of the big waves.
Yes, because of the big waves.
Why were there fireworks at the palace?
When she was saying goodbye, the queen waved at all the people with her right hand.
The big bear talked to the king. Don't fight me, I won't eat anyone, it said. I'm a vegetarian. The king said sorry and waved goodbye.
When she was saying goodbye, the queen waved at all the people with her right hand.
Shouted.
When she was saying goodbye, the queen waved at all the people.
The king is fighting in a war at the beginning of the story.
Who started the fight? The started the fight.
Was the silver object that she found a necklace?
What the silver object that she found a necklace? Necklace.
Necklace.
Really? Who fought here? Really? Who fought here?
Look out. After the storm, everything is icy.
Look out. After the storm, everything is icy.
The bear fought the king and fell. Bear fought the king and fell.
Look out. That tree is going to fall down.
Look out. That tree is going to fall down.
He fought it in the mountains. He fought it in the mountain.
The king got angry because nobody came to his party.
He got very sad. Has our boss contacted you yet?
Has our boss contacted you yet?
I would like to apply for a job there.
I would like to apply for a job there.
It's a full-time job, so about 40.
It's a full-time job, so about 40.
It's a part-time job, so you'll work only on Mondays. Is that okay?
It's a part-time job, so you will work only on Mondays. Is that okay?
Why do you want to work for our airline?
Why do you want to work for our airline?
I had a bad feeling about my last interview.
I had a bad feeling about my last interview.
No, but it doesn't sound like my kind of thing.
No, but it doesn't sound like my kind of thing.
Have you done a similar job before?
Have you done a similar job before?
Her skills will be very useful in our workplace.
Her skills will be very useful in our workplace.
I was a responsible student and never missed classes.
I was a responsible student and never missed classes.
Have you tried their sour lemon soda?
Have you tried their sour lemon soda? Try.
Why is there a dirty container on the table?
Why is there a dirty container on the table?
One way to buy tuna fish is in a can.
One way to buy tuna fish is in a can. Another way is to buy it fresh.
Ordering food is making Zari hungry.
Ordering food is making Jari hungry.
I have very little time to go out and eat, so I ordered lunch.
I have very little time to go out and eat, so I ordered lunch.
There are two payment methods we can use to buy the food.
There are two payment methods we can use to buy the food.
You can keep strawberry jam inside of a clear jar.
You can keep strawberry jam inside of a clear jar.
Their food is good, but the location is too far from us.
Their food is good, but the location is too far from us.
The pasta looks great, but will it taste great?
The pasta looks great, but will it taste great?
Does this milk smell okay to you?
Does this milk smell okay to you?
Don't worry, honey. We'll get there in time.
Don't worry, honey. We'll get there in time.
This is Kevin. He's a friend of mine from college.
This is Kevin. He's a friend of mine from college.
Yes, we hung out all the time.
Yes, we hung out all the time.
I had a lot of hair in college.
I had a lot of hair in college, but now I'm bald.
I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat pork.
I am a vegetarian, so I don't eat pork. I am a vegetarian, so I don't need eat pork. Eat.
Please, come for a visit. Here's my new address.
Please, come for a visit. Here's my new address.
No, I don't need that in my coffee. I gave up sugar last year.
No, I don't need that in my coffee. I gave up sugar last year.
This party is fun, except that I need to go home.
This party is fun, except that I need to go to home.
Did you have straight hair or curly hair in high school?
Did you have straight hair or curly hair in high school?
We liked hanging out at Mia's house.
We liked hanging out at Mia's house.
She usually waits for her hair to dry before she combs it.
She usually waits for her hair to dry before she combs it.
I don't let my son help me with the dishes, but he loves helping me.
I don't let my son help me with the dishes, but he loves helping me.
Mia and her mom are relaxing on the sofa.
Mia and her mom are relaxing on the sofa.
The babies have finally fallen asleep, so try to be quiet.
The babies have finally fallen asleep, so try to be quiet.
I was in the shower when the phone rang.
I was in the shower when the phone rang.
Tom tries to dress like a movie star.
Tom tries to dress like a movie star.
The baby can't sleep because she's uncomfortable.
The baby can't sleep because she's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know. He always falls asleep in the car.
Yeah, I know. He always falls asleep in the car.
It feels good when Grandma hugs me.
It feels good when Grandma hugs me.
I'm sorry that I kissed Julia, but she kissed me first.
I'm sorry that I kissed Julia, but she kissed me first.
I quit my first job because it was too easy.
I quit my first job because it was too easy.
That sounds like a nice day.
That sounds like a nice day.
Have you ever quit a job because it was difficult?
Have you ever quit a job because it was difficult?
Sorry, Ms. Lee is away from the office right now.
Sorry, Miss Lee is away from the office right now.
You have done a great job on your resume. They're going to love you.
You have done a great job on your resume. They are going to love you.
Is it a part-time job?
Is this a part-time job?
This interview is for a full-time job.
This interview is for a full-time job, right? Time.
I've understood English most of my life.
I've understood English most of my life.
I've worked at the store since I was 16.
I've worked at the store since I was 16.
You can't get the job if you don't apply for it.
You can get a job if you don't apply for it.
Is spring your favorite season?
Is spring your favorite season?
In our meeting, we discussed the sales figures from last year.
In our meeting, we discussed the sales figures from last year.
Sorry, my cat just heard the rain and hid behind the laptop.
Sorry, my cat just heard the rain and hid behind the laptop.
In the morning after a cold, rainy night, the roads are usually icy.
In the morning after a cold, rainy night, the roads are usually icy.
There are many things to discuss on the agenda. We'll be busy today.
There are many things to discuss on the agenda. We will be busy today.
Maybe she is hiding in Spain.
Maybe she's hiding in Spain.
Sunsets here are amazing. Have you ever been to Barcelona?
Sunsets here are amazing. Have you ever been to Barcelona?
It's snowing outside, but I'm too lazy to change my outfit.
It's snowing outside, but I'm too lazy to change my outfit.
Why aren't they at school?
Why aren't they at school?
A couple of days means around 2 days.
A couple of days means around 2 days.
When you sign a document, you write or type your name on it.
When you sign a document, you write or type your name on it.
If the interview goes well, I'll quit my job.
If the interview goes well, I'll quit my job.
I've worked at the store since I was 16.
I've worked at the store since I was sitting. I've
When someone contacts you, they send you a message or call you.
When someone contacts you, they send you a message or call you.
I've always understood math. It was my favorite subject in school.
I've always understood math. It was my favorite subject in school.
I've just begun to learn French.
I've just begun to learn French.
I don't need computer skills for that job.
I don't need computer skills for that job.
When did you complete your education?
When did you complete your education?
I was a taxi driver, but then I changed careers.
I was a taxi driver, but then I changed careers.
Unfortunately, the boss is away till next week.
Unfortunately, the boss is away till next week.
This wooden chair isn't comfortable.
That. Whatever.
The prince saw a shiny, silver object in the corner of the room.
Whatever. That.
Why was the king late to the party?
Getting. Gets.
Where did the prince discover the gold egg?
Getting. Gets.
The brave prince was fighting a fire in the palace when part of the roof fell on top of him. He got hurt, but fortunately didn't die.
Do you have a candle?
The princess hated the monster. Besides its big teeth and strong arms, it also had scary red eyes. But she was brave, so she fought it.
Oh no! Did you get hurt?
A green frog jumped toward the magic lake and looked in the water. He saw the face of a man. When he drank the water, he became a prince.
If my magic box gets stolen by the monster again, I will fight it. If my magic box gets stolen by the monster again, I will fight it. If my magic box gets stolen by the monster again, I will fight it.
The big bear talked to the king. Don't fight me, I won't eat anyone.
The princess's cat always gets thirsty on hot days. The princess's cat always gets thirsty on hot days. The princess's cat always gets thirsty on hot days.
She carried her son on her shoulders. She carried her son on her shoulders.
Why were there fireworks at the palace?
That. Whatever.
Hansel and Gretel is about two children who get lost in the woods. They find a candy house, but the old woman inside plans to eat them.
Get. Got.
The princess hated the monster. Besides its big teeth and strong arms, it also had scary red eyes. But she was brave, so she fought it.
He got lost in the forest. Got the lost in the forest.
The princess was going to kill the monster, but she stopped when she saw two baby monsters. She discovered that the monster had a family.
The fireworks in the sky were amazing. In the worker was amazing. The fireworks in the sky were amazing. Sky. The In the past, many kings could do whatever they wanted. If they wanted to do something, they did it.
Does the story start in a palace? The story start in a palace.
After the princess washed her long hair, it looked shiny and golden in the sun.
A boy and a girl found a magic tree in the woods. The girl started to climb it. "Be careful! If you fall, you'll get hurt," shouted the boy.
He is the brother of the princess and the son of the queen. He's the prince.
When the king fought the huge bear, it got hurt and began to cry. The king felt bad. He walked toward it and offered to talk instead. When the king fought the huge bear, it got hurt and began to cry. The king felt bad. He walked toward it and offered to talk instead. When Prince Ben returned home, King John was very pleased, and they had a big celebration. Even Ben's horse tried dancing to the music.
Hansel and Gretel is about two children who get lost in the woods. They find a candy house, but the old woman inside plans to eat them.
The fireworks in the sky were amazing. In the sky were amazing.
A boy and a girl found a magic tree in the woods. The girl started to climb it. "Be careful! If you fall, you'll get hurt," shouted the boy.
Bye. Thứ 29.
Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait, no, it's living with no shame. Wait, no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us, and that's okay. Well, I just want to be happy. How to get there? I'm glad that you asked me.
Tom gave Ben a ring and said, "I want you to be my husband." Ben agreed, so now they're engaged.
Engage.
Engaged.
Engage.
It's surprising that they're getting married so soon.
Your brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles are your relatives.
Relatives.
Relative.
Relatives.
Relative. Relative. Relative.
Are those guys your husband's friends?
The musicians at the wedding were playing piano and singing beautiful songs.
Cousins.
Yes, the musicians are amazing. Musicians are amazing.
Are you engaged to Jenna?
The musicians will arrive before the singer arrives. Will. The musicians will arrive before the singer arrives. Before the singer. Read. Arrives. Greeted. Guests.
I know, aren't weddings fun? I know. I know, aren't weddings fun? Int. Weddings, fun.
Tom greeted his cousin with a hug.
Tom greeted his cousin with a hug.
Will the musicians play their instruments all night? The musicians all their night instruments all night.
The. Greet.
Greet.
After the wedding, the bride will become a wife.
Bride.
I can't find the bride. Have you seen her today?
My husband gave me red roses for my birthday. They smell really nice.
Look at those beautiful roses. At those beautiful roses.
It's perfect for the roses.
It's perfect for the roses.
The bride looks amazing.
The family is too busy to cook food for the wedding, so the restaurant will deliver food instead.
will you wear a traditional wedding dress?
Best. Mia, it's time to celebrate, not cry. It's time to celebrate, not cry. Food.
I don't want to wear a traditional dress anymore.
I don't want to wear a traditional dress anymore.
Aren't they delivering the flowers at noon? And they deliver the flowers at noon. It was a very colorful wedding, with red roses, green grass, yellow dresses, and a blue sky.
Dress.
I love them. They're so colorful.
I love them. They are so colorful.
When the wedding is over, the guests will go home and sleep. I hope that the dancing isn't over yet. I hope that. I hope that the dancing isn't over yet. The dancing. I hope that the dancing isn't over yet. Isn't over yet.
Is the music over yet?
After the wedding, the groom will become a husband.
Groom.
The groom's suit is so nice.
The room suit is so nice.
And what will happen after the groom says I do to the bride? Bride.
Midnight.
Have Ben and Kevin bought a house yet?
Church. The ceremony starts at 1 p.m. Starts at 1 p.m.
Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control, and the steps you take them. I try to pick
Ceremony.
and if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good.
In the ceremony, the bride and groom exchanged rings. They put the rings on each other's fingers. Exchanged. Gifts. I'm not wearing makeup, but my cheeks are red. That's because mom's showing people my baby pictures.
Make it.
Cheeks. Wearing. Makeup. I'm. Are. Pictures. I'm. Not.
Did you know that the bride was going to sing?
Oh.
Gave.
I don't think we should pay for the photos before we see them.
Mom.
Oh, you still remember our first kiss? There's something on your cheek.
There's something on your cheek.
Can we go home, Mom? I'm so bored.
There's some sauce on your cheek.
There's some sauce on your cheek.
My relatives greet each other with a kiss. My relatives greet each other with a kiss. My relatives greet each other with a kiss.
I surprised him when I arrived early.
I surprised him when I arrived early. Upright. I surprised him when I arrived early.
The bride and groom usually exchange rings. Groom. Bride. Groom. And groom. The bride and groom usually exchange rings. Exchange rings.
No, she surprised everyone with her song. Surprised everyone with her song. In some countries, a big wedding can last for many hours or even days.
How long will the ceremony last?
A polite bride and groom will thank the guests for their gifts. Polite.
Did you see Julie's amazing wedding gift?
We put the roses in a glass vase on the kitchen table. One. Guests.
Oh no! My feet hurt so much.
Gifts.
I stood next to the bride. I stood next to the rivers. bride. I stood next to the bride.
Sweet. Long. The groom stood next to the bride. The groom next to the bride.
Kevin and Jenna needed several vases for the flowers at their wedding.
Kevin and Jenna needed several vases for the flowers and at their wedding.
We stood in line to greet the bride and groom. Stood. And. We stood in line to greet the bride and we stood in line to greet the bride and groom. Greet the bride and groom.
The ceremony finished at 10 instead of 8, so everybody was tired.
The ceremony finished at 10 instead of 8, so everybody was tired.
The ceremony lasted about 2 hours.
The ceremony lasted about 2 hours.
Presents. Short. The groom stood next to the bride. The groom next to the bride. The groom stood next to the bride. Groom stood next to the bride. Short. Present. The groom stood next to the bride. Groom stood next to the bride.
The musicians will arrive before the singer arrives. Will. The musicians will arrive before the singer arrives. Arrive. Before the singer arrives.
Did you know that the bride was going to sing?
Did you know that the bride was going to sing?
There are 4 musicians in the band. And servers are 4 was musicians in the band.
The DJ will play music until everyone gets tired of dancing.
The DJ will play music until everyone gets tired of dancing.
Will the musicians play their instruments all night? Their musicians play all instruments all the night. Will the musicians play their instruments all night?
We'll dance until the music stops.
We'll dance until the music stops.
The father of the bride will dance with her first.
The father of the bride will dance with her first.
Will the musicians play their instruments all night? The musicians play their night instruments all night.
Is the music over yet?
I'm tired. I want to drive home instead of walking. Of love.
Anna didn't even say hello when we arrived.
Give.
Dress. Gave.
It's surprising that they're getting married so soon.
The groom is wearing a gray suit. He's getting married today.
The groom is wearing a gray suit. He's getting married today.
They won't actually be married till the ceremony ends. Tall, till.
Could you put these roses in a vase?
Could you put these roses in a vase?
Mia was holding a beautiful red rose. Was holding this rose. Mia was holding a beautiful red rose. A beautiful red rose. Mia was holding a beautiful red rose.
Alex will invite all his friends to the wedding, but he will probably only invite a few relatives. Most of his family lives very far away.
We're surprised.
Let's have some champagne to celebrate. My son is engaged, and he's finally leaving home. I'm going to make his room into a home gym.
We'll meet. Aren't they delivering the flowers at noon? They delivering the flower at noon. International stamps are more expensive. International stamps are more expensive.
I saw you on that occasion.
Today is a special occasion. Is a special occasion.
I need to buy some stamps.
He was a popular governor. Was a popular governor. Occasion.
Global. Million. Do I have to change my diet? I have to change my diet.
We finished the subway task.
My boss has a new task for me. Boss has a new task for me.
We finished the task.
I do. I have to change my diet.
Plan. King.
Print. The president has to speak with Congress. President. Had to speak with Congress. The president has to speak with Congress.
He will have a heart attack.
I listen to your heart. Listen to your heart.
These weapons are legal.
The brand is a success. Brand is a success.
I finally won his heart.
The president needs to talk to Congress.
The parliament signs a new agreement. Parliament. New agreement.
This is an expensive brand.
Some.
Congress.
7. Cleaner.
I will lose my house.
What is the depth of the pool?
She took care of his uncle.
The president needs to talk to Congress.
My mouth is red.
We do not like violence.
We are not going to forget your voice.
Everything. Tomorrow, everything will happen, but nothing will change.
His wealth made him a different man.
Humor is a weapon.
The election begins. After that,
The strike is today.
How is the economy?
He always took the blame.
There are many causes for this problem. Causes.
My opinion is completely different from yours.
We have different opinions. We have different opinions.
I need one more vote.
Your speech was excellent. Speech!
These weapons are legal.
This activity is against the law.
Which investment is more important?
I have to go to court today.
Housework. Skill.
Dining hall.
And king. Weapon.
Plan. Print.
Strike. Internet.
Waiting.
Pay.
Few.
Called.
Hat. Dust.
Tom greeted his cousin with a cushion. Cousin.
Congratulations on getting engaged to your partner.
Congratulations on getting engaged to your partner.
We will greet the guests before he greets them.
We will greet the guest before he greets them. Rest.
My parents greeted the guests when they arrived at the wedding, wearing
Will there be just one musician at the wedding or a band?
Will there be just one musician at the wedding or a band?
No, they're his relatives. No. They. Or. His relative. No, they're his relatives.
2 years ago, my friend Ben got engaged to Maria. Today, they're finally getting married. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun.
With meet.
Alex will invite all his friends to the wedding, but he will probably only invite a few relatives. Most of his family lives very far away.
With play.
Alex will invite all his friends to the wedding, but he will probably only invite a few relatives. All of his family lives very far away.
Max was engaged to my sister. Engaged. To my sister. Max was engaged to my sister.
Engaged.
They prepared my favorite traditional food for the wedding. Traditional.
Will you wear traditional wedding? Traditional.
The bride didn't want to wear a white dress, so she wore black. Her grandma didn't like the dress, but black was the bride's favorite color.
How can we celebrate if there's no more champagne?
How can we celebrate if there's no more champagne?
She.
Was anything delivered yet?
Was anything delivered yet?
She. The roses for the wedding smell amazing. Roses. Amazing. The roses for the wedding smell amazing. The wedding smell amazing.
We chose yellow roses, not pink. Chose yellow roses, not pink. Won't that be like we're celebrating him leaving? Won't that be like we're celebrating him leaving? Won't that him like? Won't that be like we're celebrating him leaving? Won't that be like we're celebrating him leaving? Won't that be like we're celebrating him leaving? Him leaving.
Won't that be like we're Nó chẳng phải giống như là chúng ta đang ăn mừng ở đấy là đi sao? Không phải điều đó giống chẳng phải điều đó như chúng ta đang ăn mừng ra đi không hay sao?
Won't that be like we're celebrating him leaving? Won't that be like we are celebrating him leaving?
The bride's mother is wearing a colorful dress. Cultural, colorful.
The guests will be hungry until they eat the fish and rice. Still, and...
The groom felt a little scared. Was he ready to get married? Then he saw his beautiful bride. He smiled and began to feel more excited. The musicians will play until we cut the cake. Then they'll take a break and eat. After the break, they'll play again until morning.
What will be? I fell asleep during the ceremony. Fell asleep during the ceremony.
What's the groom wearing?
What's the groom wearing?
The sky was so colorful at sunset. Was so colorful at sunset. The sky was so colorful at sunset. What will be? What will be? Will be, was.
Yes, I gave her a hug and a kiss. Kiss. Case. We will wait here till the photographer is ready. Tall. Till.
Dad's cheeks were wet because he was crying. Cheeks. Chant. Cheek. Cheeks.
Cheeks. Cheek. Romantic cheeks.
There's something on your cheek.
There's something on your cheek.
Were surprised.
It was time to exchange rings. Tom put his hand in his pocket, but the ring wasn't there. Fortunately, his friend brought an extra ring.
There's some sauce on your cheek. Some sauce on your cheek.
He surprised the bride when he sang to her.
He surprised the bride when he sang to her. Surprised.
My relatives greet each other with a kiss. Relatives. My relatives greet each other with a kiss. Each other. With a kiss. Was surprised. Surprised.
Was surprised. Surprised. Was surprised. 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 Was surprised.
I'm tired. I want to drive home instead of walking. Love.
The groom stood next to the bride. Stood. Stay.
Look at that beautiful vase. At that beautiful vase.
The ceremony lasted 3 hours. Some people fell asleep or started looking at their phones. A few babies started crying. Bob thanked Eve for making the cake, and he invited her to the wedding. She said, maybe, but she won't go because she doesn't like dancing.
Stood. Stand.
Does someone have a bigger vase for these flowers?
Does someone have a bigger vase for this flower?
How long will the ceremony last? Will the ceremony last?
Next time, just wear sneakers instead of high heels.
Next time, just wear sneakers instead of high heels.
Stand. Stood. Stand. Stood.
Okay, I think I stop now. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.